What is good, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And as you can see by the title and from there, we are back on your upload grind. And once again, I'd just like to thank you all for the amazing support. And if you're wondering why you're wearing the same top as you was wearing in a few videos ago, that would be because I've just literally finished recording and editing that video. It's all happening in the same day. Like I said in that video, I recorded it on the Friday and I'm still recording on the Friday. However, today's video is going to be a Q&A. If you clicked on the video wondering about my best shot, because I know that's a question and that's probably going to be the title of today's video, skip to like the end of the video. I think that will be like the last question and I'll show you my best shots. However, like I said, today's video is going to be a Q&A. I tweeted out on Twitter asking for some questions and I got a lot. When I say a lot, as I'm recording this, I have like 85 questions within like an hour and a half. Because I got that many, I can't obviously feature them all in episode number 1. So I'm probably going to do this every single week now just because there's so many questions. So I'd just like to thank you all for being so active on Twitter. But like I said, so many questions. And I'll put like a video on the screen right now of me just scrolling down. A lot of questions, but we're just going to kick it off with question number 1. First question comes from Effect and he asks, who is your favourite underrated director? Now this kind of is like a trick question kind of thing, because everyone has different interpretations on the word underrated. Let me know what you guys think of the word underrated in the comments below, because I'm underrated compared to someone such as Red Puggy. However, Puggy is underrated compared to someone such as FaZe Rain. Everyone's underrated compared to someone else, so it kind of is a weird question. However, in my opinion, one of my favourite underrated directors right now is Silver Fredzy. He probably is one of my, I just really enjoy watching his videos. His videos are really entertaining. And if you keep up to date with my underrated director series, you would know that he joined Silver and I like live recorded him and live recruited him. He's just super entertaining. His voice is just so entertaining to listen to, and like I said, just a super entertaining guy. And he's probably right now is up there with like my underrated or favorite underrated directors. There's a lot of other guys, and I'm not just gonna say Fredzy, and I just can't be bothered to list like 8 people, so I'm just gonna list Fredzy. But like I said, I've got a lot of people, especially the people I work with most. People in not Rival, people in Nava, people in Silver, just people like that. Obviously I deem them really underrated and enjoy their content. That's why they're in those teams. So yeah, but right now I'm really enjoying Fredzy's content. Next question comes from GoGoMate and he asked, who helped you get where you are in the community right now? Now there's like 2 people, but the main person would be Travi. He featured on my channel a few videos ago. Now Travi is just someone who's always helped me out, always gave me feedback on my channel, always helps me out with video ideas, just helps me out in general, just helped me basically grow in this community. So a massive thank you to Travi. He recruited me to L7 and also Dare. So like I said, just a massive thanks to Travi. He basically is the person that got me into, like I said, L7 then to Dare. Now it's kind of like the reason I'm in Myth, because if I wouldn't have ever got recruited to L7, I probably wouldn't be in Myth right now. So a massive shout out to Travi. He helped me get where I am today. Also big shout out to L7 Rice, or who was in L7 Obey Rice. Now Rice has always helped me out, like I said, similar to Travi, always give me feedback. Travi and Rice kind of helped me get an L7. Next question comes from Abby or Mrs. Benty, and she asked, how did you come up with your name? Because I don't like it. Your new name should be Slippers. Now, Myth Slippers, 200 likes, and I'll change my name to Myth Slippers. Is that a deal? 200 likes on this video, and I'll do it. Next question comes from Azamond, and he asked, what do you think of Hale? Garbage. Next question comes from Sean, and he asked, what are your bigger goals for the future? Right now I've only got 2 goals. 2 goals, one of them would be to join Obey. The next one would be to hit 10,000 subscribers. Like I said, joining Obey is like miles away. I don't think my content is near enough just yet. However, once I've hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be changing my channel and just everything about my channel, and I'm just going to be doing it differently. As I was saying, my 2 goals right now are to join Obey and 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers is probably closer than joining Obey, just because, you know, it's only 2k away and my content isn't there just yet for Obey. However, once I hit 10,000 subscribers, or if I ever hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be changing my channel and my content around completely. I'm going to be, instead of uploading every other day like I'm doing now and like being less consistent, I'm going to be uploading like once every 4 days or once every 5 days, but every time that video goes up, it's going to be like a really detailed, entertaining video. That's just my plans in the future. Like I said, right now I'm staying consistent to get my subscribers up. Then once that comes around, I'm going to be changing my content and uploading like once every week or so. But that video will be really good. Next thing, what's your favourite thing you've done in 2017 so far? YouTube wise would be joining Dare Rising. Dare Rising, you know, I grinded at the end of last year and the start of this year, and I joined Dare. So massive thanks to Trevi once again. I spoke about him earlier on. But yeah, best thing about 2017 so far, gaming wise, I'm not a nerd, gaming wise, would be joining Dare Rise. Next question comes from Rookie, and he asks, opinions on Rival. Now, I love Rival. I was in Rival like 6 or 7 months ago as like lead director when I first joined L7. I think Rival is a super underrated team. The only thing I don't like about Rival is the fact that they don't have many subscribers. I feel like people leave Rival and just use Rival as like a gateway team. Obviously, a lot of people do that, but Rival is looked down upon just because of their subscriber count. If Rival had like 20-30k subscribers, a lot of people would be in Rival and trying to join, but the only bad thing I don't like about Rival is, like I said, the subscriber count. Everything else is really good. Kuja holds it down really well. Also, all the other leaders contribute as well. So Rival right now, one of my favourite underrated teams, so shout out to all the Rival boys. Next question comes from Strobe, and he asks, what are your favourite parts about leading teams? Now, I get asked this a lot, like, why do you lead 2 teams? Why do you lead Nava? Why do you lead Silver? No, I'm going to give you this just because I enjoy leading teams, just because I enjoy working with other people and helping people out reach their goals. People have Silver as their goals, and people in Silver may have Myth and Dare as their goals. And I feel like because I've been in Dare, I'm in Myth, I can help these people out in Silver, in Nava, help reach and achieve their goals, if that makes sense. I'm not just using Silver as a name. I actually want to help my members out and help my friends out in these teams. Obviously I have friends in Silver and Nava, but I'm not just, you know, just to have them in the team, if that makes sense. I want to help my directors in these teams out and help them join and accomplish their bigger goals. So you often see me featuring in Silver directors videos, in Nava directors videos. That's just because I want to help these people in these teams help achieve their goals, basically. That's probably the best thing. And once someone such as, you know, someone in these teams such as Yuki, I led Yuki in Silver, he's now in Dare, so that's kind of good for me to see if one of my directors moving up in the community. That's like probably the best part about leading. Speaking of leading, next question comes from Trip, the overall leader of MythGaming, and he asks, who's your favourite leader? Of all time, probably Travi and Mario. I just love those guys. However, Trip, I really enjoy Trip's leading. He's just such a laid-back guy and just a really hard-working. As you can see on the Myth channel, they're just stacking up uploads. There's so many uploads. Myth is probably like the most consistent team of 2017. So, Trip, I've got to give a massive shout-out to you, and Ninxie as well. You guys are massively killing it with Myth this year. So, probably you right now because you're my leader. So, I enjoy, I'm not just going to say it, but I think you're killing it right now with Myth. So, shout out to you. Next question and final question comes from JN, and he asks, what is your best ever shot? Now, I've got a lot of good shots, or good shots in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not a player, I'm a director. But for me, a shot is something, or like my best shot is when I've been going for a certain shot for a long period of time, and I finally hit that. So I've got 2 shots. I've got my first in L7, which I hit was like a 14-14. Just ignore it, he's still going. Like I was saying, he's just interrupting me. I do apologise, but we're just going to try and ignore him. Like I was saying, my best shot on Modern Warfare 2 would probably be my, I think it's either a 1080 or 1440. My first in L7 I hit on high rise. It's just a super nice shot. Threw like a stun grenade, then just nailed the guy. Obviously it was setting up, but you know, it's still one of my favourite ever shots. Then on Black Ops 2, probably a Carrier Sui or something. I've got a lot of Black Ops 2 clips I enjoy looking at. You know, I've got a few window shots, so I'll probably play my 2 favourite clips on the screen right now, or after I'm done talking, but these are probably my 2 best ever clips. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you 2 with my best ever clips, and once again, we're getting interrupted, so that means I'm going to have to cut the video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy my 2 best ever shots. Have a great day, stay safe, and peace out.
Huh? Doggy style, nigga. Yeah. To all the ladies in the house. Another day in the ghetto. One look outside and I'm already upset, yo. It look about 102. It's a Saturday and Biggie ain't got nothing to do. I'm interrupted by a phone ring. Sometimes I wish I never got the motherfucking thing. Hello, hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Tanisha, yo, call back, I'm busy.